Hey everybody, welcome to Grizzly Comics and Collectibles Toy Review Edition. This is where we take a look at some of the cool stuff that we've gotten over the past couple of weeks. Today we've got something really kind of different than we normally carry. We've got these new figures by World's Smallest. I guess, they've used to produce stuff like, tiny slinkies or little yo-yos. They're like super small, tiny little Hot Wheels. But it looks like they're branching out. They're starting to get actual licenses for, properties. And some of the ones that they're starting out with is Transformers, which we've got here. They come in these tiny little blister packs, which are really cool. And they're about, a little over an inch tall in the blister pack. They've got these really nice artwork on the back of them, which is really neat, and the detailing is pretty solid for such a small figure. These are made in conjunction with the Hasbro license, and there's 3 figures in the Transformer set. You've got Bumblebee, who's really nice. You've got Optimus Prime, as you can see. And it's cool because there's like a little door on the back of the blister pack, so you can take them out of the blister pack if you want to play with them, or if you want to just take a look at how intricate they are. They've got a couple points of articulation, which is pretty solid, and overall pretty detailed for such a small figure. But Optimus Prime is the other one, and the last one, which is kind of a surprise. I would have thought they would have gone with Megatron as the Decepticon, but they went with Starscream instead. I mean, Starscream's still a really great villain, in the Transformer universe, but just really nice little figures. Comes with a little stand, which is really cool, as you can see there. And just kind of neat little figures. You can find these at like Target or other stores. They're kind of hard to find. I had some trouble finding some of these, but I was able to get all the Transformers ones. So those are those. And then we've got this one, which I thought was kind of neat. It's 2 Magic the Gathering decks, and the decks are actually playable. So you can take these decks and play an actual game of Magic the Gathering, which I think is pretty nifty. And 60 cards in each deck. And last but not least is the Masters of the Universe. The Masters of the Universe, I think I was most impressed with, just because of how detailed for such a small figure he is. I mean, like, He-Man looks really cool. He even comes with the little battle axe and shield, which is really neat. And in this set, you've got He-Man, Teela, Skeletor, which Skeletor is really detailed as well, and I thought that was really nice. I believe he even comes, he comes with the staff also and a stand. They all come with stands. And the other one that I wasn't able to find, he might be the hard one to find, is Battle Cat. I've seen all these other figures at multiple stores, but Battle Cat's been the one that's been the toughest to find, and I've yet to come across it. But these are pretty nice little figures. They run about $5.99 in stores, but they're pretty hard to come by. So you might have to pick them up on the secondary market if you can't find them. And they run about between $20 and $25, some of them. Some of them you can get a little less, maybe $15. But yeah, pretty nice little figures. And kind of segueing in from Masters of the Universe, the last thing that we picked up was this guy. A Masters of the WWE Universe. Now, this is a new series made by Mattel. It's kind of in the style of the Masters of the Universe series. And this is, of course, my personal favorite, and I think probably the best in the line, is Macho Man Randy Savage, the master of Macho Madness. He's got some pretty nice articulation. He comes with a scepter and a couple of shin guards, and there's supposed to be a booklet that's in here too. guessing it's probably this thing right here, but that's pretty thin for a booklet if that's what it's supposed to be. On the back, there's 4 figures in the series. There's a Rey Mysterio, a John Cena, and a Roman Reigns. These 3 have been pretty easy to find, but the Macho Man was definitely the hardest one to come across. I only was able to find one at one store, and I hit multiple stores looking for these. So they're out. I believe these are pretty new, within the last week or so. I've never seen them before, so but they're really nice figs. And if you are a fan of wrestling, or if you're a fan of Masters of the Universe, these would probably go pretty well with those figures. So if you're a fan of both, it's perfect. That's what we've got in for this week. Check out grizzlycnc.com. We'll have some of these guys up on the website, and there's also a link to our eBay store on there, which will have a bunch of other great stuff: sports cards, action figures, comic books, anything collectible you can think of. Check us out on Instagram at grizzlycnc. We post the stuff that we come across on there, pictures of them. Sometimes we do other reviews, card breaks, stuff like that. Leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe. Tell me which of these figures you thought was the coolest. The Masters of the Universe, the Transformers. What would you like to see World's Smallest come up with next? Should they do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Should they do Jurassic Park? Who knows? There's all sorts of possibilities, and I think that this is a pretty cool little jump for them into the world of action figures. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.